G'day, it's Glenn here at Guitar Practice Hub. Today we're going to answer a question off another video here on the channel, one that was going through about how to play better bar chords. Now, Suzanne has written, I was just struggling with G to B minor. I can't get to the bar chord quick enough. Frustrating big time. Okay, so let's just talk through some options that you've got and how we can help resolve this issue for you, Suzanne. B minor to G. You're going to find chord changes like this coming up in songs that you're learning, and we're talking about bar chords. So what we mean is this B minor bar chord and a G open chord. This is what I'm guessing. Okay, so let's look at some of our options. Option number one, let's look at some different ways we can play the B minor chord. So the easiest and most straightforward way is this triad. 3 notes of the chord on 3 different strings. Down here, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, fingers 1, 2 and 3 on the high G, B and E strings. Now that is a B minor chord. You've got to be careful of these open strings above. You don't really want to hear them. They're going to wreck the chord. But that, look, I let the tip of my finger underneath the D string. That way it mutes it. And I try to just direct my strumming to those strings that I'm holding down with the chord shape. That is a B minor chord. Then you can go to a G. You can use these fingers. You can use these fingers. You can use these fingers. I don't know how you play your G. Look at this even. 2 fingers. 2-finger G. This finger is muting the A string. So you can just put a finger up the top and the bottom on the 3rd fret, strum that, or, there's a G. Keep it simple. Sometimes it's great. So we could go G, B minor triad. We got our 2 chords. We're not playing a bar chord at this point, but it's a G and a B minor. Let's look at how we can get the changes happening quick enough. If we're playing in time to a beat, start changing to the next chord shape a little bit before the required strumming time. So you could be strumming a chord for a count of 4, and you could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. See how I change chord shapes a little bit sooner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, change chord shapes sooner, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now I was overemphasizing a real early change there. It's not really going to disrupt the flow of the song drastically, and who cares anyway? While you are improving your skills, it's part of the process, isn't it? It does tighten up and get shorter and quicker and smoother changes the more you engage in it. So that's one I recommend doing. All right, we can expand that B minor chord triad to just move this 3rd finger to the string above and place the pinky where it was. Now this is probably a little more tricky than just this 3-finger triad. Now we've got a 4-string chord for our B minor. Same concept, give that one a crack, but you're going to want to kind of move to this shape, I think, first, and then the 1st finger down here on the 2nd fret. G, 2, 3, 4. It's doable. You might have noticed that that's an A minor. That chord shape, but just with different fingers. Because that's the minor shape with the root note on the A string, so we bring that up 2 frets to go B. Oh, we got a bar chord, here it is. Okay, let's focus on this one now. Keep in mind this minor chord shape here is being held down on frets 3 and 4. The bar finger, don't get hung up on trying to bar your finger across all the strings nice and tight. Your focus is this 2nd fret on the A string. That is a note that is called B. That's the root note of the chord. Now these fingers are holding down the the strings higher up. So we don't have to hold those strings down with the barred finger. The only other string is the high E. If you want to get excited and just sort of focus the pressure of that finger across those two strings, the A and the E, you know, you kind of, there you go. Or if you don't get the high E, it's still a B minor, so all good. Let the tip of your finger mute the high E, the low E string by touching it underneath. Same concept. Now you might want to again just simplify that G with two fingers. 1, 2, get the minor chord, and 1, 2. Just focus on getting that finger up here. Here's your minor chord, there's your root note, and keep the fingers close to the fretboard, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the chord shape a little bit early, it's okay. 2, 3, 4. Change the chord shape a little bit early and we can get quicker. 3, 4, and change the chord shape a little bit early and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Keep the movements tight and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Change chords a little bit early and slow down. 1, 2. Pull right back. 1, 2. Working the muscles and the fingers, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Look, there's some options for you and some ways to approach that chord change. Stress-free, take it easy, engage in it, it will improve. But the big takeaway is just sort of maybe change to those chord shapes a bit sooner when playing along with a beat, whether it's a metronome or a backing track for the drums or whatever it may be. Sometimes just spend time changing between the two chord shapes. No constraints of timing or rhythm, whatever, just working those muscles. Combination of all these things is what's going to get you across the line. Look, if you've got any questions about the guitar and you want me to do a video for you, comment below please, and we can definitely do that. If you're a beginner student, you're an older adult who, you know, maybe you played the guitar a bit when you were younger, haven't touched it for years, maybe you're just getting into it for the first time. I don't know. Let me know where you're at as well in the comments, and while you're down there, smash the like button. That's all cool, we love that. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. Share it if you're feeling like a little crazy. Much appreciated. It helps keep this channel pumping along. I'm keen to make as many videos as you want. Actually, now we're settling in here a little bit more. I've got just between you and me, I've got a 2-month-old baby, so I've been like feeding and up and look. Those with kids know what I'm talking about. The dust is settling and the fingers are getting back on the strings. So look, cheers for having a go with us today. This is Glenn at Guitar Practice Hub. Let's keep going on some other videos together and get better at the guitar.